Hi, my name's Dan Fellows. I'm the 2 times World Coffee and Good Spirits champion. I was fortunate enough to win the championship in 2018 in Brazil and then 2019 in Berlin.
我是 VWI 的主理人，同时也是2017年世界咖啡冲煮大赛的冠军。我的名字叫做王策。
Bringing 2 of my kind of passions and hobbies together with coffee and cocktails is something that's very exciting to me. Well, the first time we met was when I was last in Taiwan in February. And we went for dinner, we had a lovely meal, we had lots of coffee, and it's been great getting to know you.
不过在这之前没有实际的交集，我们知道对方 we've known each other, like we've probably seen each other a few times as well, but we never really
Instagram friends.
Yeah, we never really had a chat. Yeah, 我们是 IG 好友。
Yeah, exactly. The same as I always thought, just a true professional. Nice guy.
但他是一个非常厉害的咖啡调酒冠军。这样讲其实是有原因，因为其实你要连续2届拿到世界冠军这件事情，其实在业界我们有一个传闻是不可能的，评审不会给你。When I first saw the competitors list, I was like, wow.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
我们看到那个就是参赛选手的名单的时候，其实那样子的阵容在业界是第一次见到有这么多世界冠军参加同一个比赛。It's probably the first time so many world champions got into one championship.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 所以那一届他能够连续拿到冠军，那表示他的技术真的是无可比拟的，在咖啡调酒上。
So we had a drink which was very much a coffee-focused drink, so a kind of twist on an espresso martini style drink. We had one drink that was to celebrate the characteristics of an amazing coffee, and then the third is something that's less intense in coffee, but very refreshing, brings together some of my favorite drinks to create something new that celebrates coffee. They have different intensities of coffee, so one is definitely the coffee as the core ingredient. The second coffee is clearly in the drink, but kind of low intensity, so not too full-on flavors. And the third is contrasting and a secondary ingredient. So this brings to an already tasty drink, coffee brings a different element. So the variation between the 3 shows how flexible and dynamic coffee cocktails can be, and they can taste them more than just coffee.
So out of the 3 coffees that I tasted today, my definite favorite was the Elite Spritz. Because like you mentioned earlier, I think with Asian palates, we prefer very delicate, very refreshing flavors. Yeah. And that's exactly what this coffee cocktail delivered. Especially when it has a really strong relation about working with the farm and promoting their less well-known coffees. I think that has a really good intention behind the development of this drink. So I think taste profile-wise and reasoning behind wise, I think this is definitely my favorite. I have one question. In terms of selection of processing, of course you have to match the flavor profile of the coffee and the spirits. Do you personally prefer a particular type or a particular style of processing, or?
The thing I always say to people is there's no right and wrong answer in coffee cocktails. The important thing is choosing appropriate ingredients that work well together.
Personally, do you have
I love naturally processed coffee.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say, because my personal favorite coffees have always been natural.
Yeah.
Although the best-selling coffees probably around the globe is cleaner wash coffees, but I personally really like natural for some reason.
Yeah. Trying to meet as many people as I can. It comes from both a coffee background and cocktail backgrounds. So we meet baristas, bartenders, enthusiasts. And this is the amazing thing about having quite a broad interest. So a lot of people like coffee, lots like cocktails, people like to bring the 2 together. So it really gives it a nice broad market that I can talk to.